we say the easiest thing to do right now, if we want universal, affordable, guaranteed health care, is to drop 2 words from the Medicare law, take out over 65, expand Medicare to every single person in this country. That is a system that we can work with. The Affordable Care Act is not a system we can work with.
My name is Oliver Hall. I'm the attorney who filed the amicus brief by the 50 doctors who support single payer. The brief was really intended to provide the court with information that it wouldn't otherwise have, and that is about the fact that there are already single payer type systems operational here in the United States, and they work, and that is Medicare and the Veterans Administration, both of which provide universal coverage for the subset of the population who's eligible under the program, and they're successful, certainly more successful than the system of private insurers on which the Obama health care legislation is modeled. And so the idea was to let the court know that single payer is possible, it's actually already happening in the United States, and that information rebuts really the primary tenet of the government's position in this case, which is that it cannot successfully regulate the health care market unless it has the power to require every American to buy private insurance. That's simply not the case, and Medicare and the Veterans Administration prove it. So that's the purpose of our brief.
My name is Dr. Carol Paris. I'm a psychiatrist. I'm a practicing physician in Maryland. I've been practicing for 20 years, and I'm tired of trying to provide ethical care to my patients when I spend more time helping them figure out how to deal with the bureaucracy of their insurance company and their pharmaceutical benefits manager than I do actually providing them with medical care. Because the first thing that comes up is, I'm a psychiatrist, and so first of all, people have to decide whether they can afford therapy, and then if we have to dumb it down and just go with medication, then we have to figure out whether they can afford medicine. And I spend more and more and more of every day not providing actual therapy to my patients, but instead just helping them maneuver the insurance industry. I'm one of the 50 doctors who signed this brief because I know that it doesn't have to be that way.
Hello, I'm Dr. George Pauk from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm here with the 50 doctors who signed the amicus curiae brief. We have a plan that the majority of the American public supports. We know that by polls, and physicians and nurses support. And we know that it is an ethical plan. The medical ethics or nursing ethics demand that we care for every person that comes to us. And every person in the United States needs health care eventually.
Kevin Zeese, co-direct It's Our Economy. I'm an attorney, and we joined in filing the amicus brief that asked for the mandate to be found unconstitutional. The mandate is a danger to health care in the United States because it entrenches the insurance industry more deeply in control of U.S. health care. We need to get the insurance industry out. We need to use our public dollars to support a public health care system and expanded and improved Medicare for all. When the mandate is ruled unconstitutional, as we expect it will be, we urge the Congress and the people to work for dropping 2 words, over 65, from the Medicare law. That simple action will cover every American with health insurance, a national health plan paid for by public dollars, not a subsidy in the insurance industry. Once we get that law in place, we can improve it, provide greater coverage, provide no co-pays and no deductibles, and have a real humane health care system. The reality is, health care is a human right. It's not something that should be bargained away by corporate welfare, by crony capitalism. It's something that instead should be recognized that we all have a human right to in the United States. We're the richest country in the world. We pay twice as much as every other country per person on health care and get much worse outcomes. If we continue on the path we're on, that the Obama administration is putting us on, we will see health care continue to go downhill. How do we know that? We know that because Romney Care is sending Massachusetts downhill. They're seeing increased cost of health care, increased cost of health insurance. They're seeing people not going to doctor because of the health care, and we're seeing increased bankruptcies from health care. That's 6 years after Romney Care was put in place. 6 years after Obamacare is put in place, we'll see the same thing nationally. Let's get off that course right now, put our tax dollars into a public health system, improved Medicare for all. Thank you. I think we're done.